Did I post a short, like 2, 3, 4 minute video on my YouTube, like maybe a few days ago? And it definitely didn't have audio because I accidentally messed it up when I was changing some things around in OBS Studios. And I corrected that mistake and I had to correct it and take that loss. Alas, I'm listening to RuPaul. Okay. I am a bitch and a boss, and my skin, my melanin shines in the sun like glass. Reclare dream. Oh. So it's 9:30 a.m. I'm drunk. I'm gonna make a little cocktail. And I'm gonna smoke. It's Sunday. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing it. My hair is blue. My lips are blue. I'm blue. Baba dee baba da ba da ba dee baba da ba da ba dee baba da ba da ba dee. I'm blue. Baba dee baba da ba da ba dee ba da ba baba dee baba. And then I was telling a friend who was like a DJ, and I used to be like, are y'all watching Love is Blind this season? I love Janae and Serena and the whole PPG vibes from last season. And then I was like, let me go back and watch Love Island. Then I watched the whole, I just got Peacock because the Psych, I didn't realize Psych had a third movie out. And I was like, I need to watch this. I've already seen it 5 or 6 times already. I'll probably watch it today. I have dimples. Dimples, dimples. Look on my shoulders. Look how cute they are. Strong. Strong boy. Strong. I forget what that's from. It was a joke from some sort of sketch. Easily well before the pandemic. I don't know what it's from. But it was a blonde woman pretending to be Russian, talking to a man and helping him with his self-esteem, I guess. Before crushing himself. I have so many beverages because Lisa free, don't touch me. What is that? Poison oak, poison ivy, all that? Okay. Let's see my beverages first. Ipari, iduti, itreti. Ipari, cranberry juice, ginger ale, and sake. It's like iduti. Hot tea with lemon and weed oil. Iduti. The weed oil does not add flavor, but I do taste it. It tastes like if a martini was iced tea. Like an Arnold Palmer situation. Ipari, iduti, itreti. Ooh, apple, limon. Water with lemon. Feel great. My skin looks great. Can you see? Can you see? I've got eczema, but I can't help with that. That's just genetic. But other than that, my brown is browning. If a brownie would, I want a brownie now. They keep making alien movies, and I think it's because white people like the threat of oppression, but they sit at the top of the hierarchy of oppression. So they're like, we got to keep making movies about aliens because they're the worst ones. It's like, yeah, because on Earth, tea is good. Mm. Aromatic. I feel like people don't confront their problems enough. And I'll say this, not in person and not directly. Internally, journally, with a therapist or a friend who is ideally not entirely the same minded as you. So you have some ideas to bounce off of. Um, when you talk to a bunch of people who sound like you, it's like the minions talking. It's like, what is that? It's like, it's just a lot of noise bouncing. It's like you need ideas, you need someone, you need what a Kevin Stewart and Bob to like throw outliers out there to keep progress moving forward. Gotta put my lipstick on. No, I have to. Make it red. Make it nasty. Make it nasty. No. I hope that everyone who was like me is still resting. We need the rest. You know, we need to rest and recharge because it's about to be summertime. It's gonna be back to back Rita's water ice with a little tequila in it, maybe some weed oil, cocktail, a little kiddie pool in the backyard, a hose thingy. Brick City, maybe? It's a city, so that's the closest we get to a pool. But if you have a real pool, or actually, I guess you could just go to the water, but that requires travel. You gotta see people outside. Ew, did they brush their teeth? Did I brush mine? What was I saying? Maybe it's the fact that older people have lost the will to live, even though they're still trying to prolong their lives. But it's like, where's the fight? Where's the protest? Where are the people who are like, I'm gonna step in the way and do something dramatic, rebellious, fun, charismatic, personable, you know, with a little panache, a little panache with panache. She's not old. She's not like that. I definitely found a live TV channel that plays all Sailor Moon. You know what? You know, I didn't realize that I had autism, but I should have because of how aggressively I watched Sailor Moon as a child without anyone ever mentioning it to me or me ever mentioning it to anyone because I was like, they don't, I've never heard anyone say Sailor Moon. And it's like, I'm already black in a white neighborhood. I can't be talking about anime. I gotta get the fuck out of here. And then I did inadvertently. I went to a very diverse high school, significantly more diverse high school, actually. Not a brag, it's just a thing. I did not like it there. Hmm. That's not the school's fault. I have emotional turmoil. Do you feel like hot dogs, particularly in America, do you feel like hot dogs are taking time off your life and how much time? But also, how many times you have to go to Waffle House before your heart stops? Like, if you've been there, like, I haven't been to Waffle House enough for me to have my heart stop. Okay? It's never been super accessible to me. I always have to get it when I go down south to visit my family. And by down south, I mean, it's really just south of Mason-Dixon line, which is just Maryland. Maryland, Delaware, Carolinas, Florida, Miami, Baltimore. We're Southern Bells, like Beyonce. Like, all right, so they're talking about poop on a podcast. Everybody poops, whatever. Um, but sometimes, especially in an old house, I have a house that's 100 years old. That sounded like a brag. I was not meaning for it to be a brag. It's just it's old shit. Um, it's the old silly nigga. Um, if you run the sink water and run hot until the water is running hot and the pipes heat up, I think it expands the pipes. So if there is a clog, it usually runs quicker. If you can, like, if there's not an overflow yet, flush it after the pipes heat up, and usually, like, everything just goes down. Which, if you've got a bunch of kids who don't know how much toilet paper is the right amount, because it's always too much, you don't, like, I don't charge them rent, but I might charge them for toilet paper when they become adults. I don't care if they live with me or not, they have their own rooms. We got enough house for them to be in their own rooms. Don't ever talk to me. You know how to make your own meals. You know how to go to the bathroom. You know when to shower. You don't need me except for wisdom and, tips and tricks on being a bad bitch with custom bikinis. Bitty bitty bum bum. Bitty bitty bum bum. Perché è scattato anche Selena. Pobrecita. She has some good fucking hits. Good hits. Breathing mood, Jill. I'm watching a podcast and there is an Albanian in the room. No, he's not speaking skip. So I can't pronounce it. But Pelvesoy ship, Nuk Flash Shumer ship, uh, Onion, Treviet Kater. What else? Do I know more stuff? Portocali is orange. Mole is apple. Chick-fil-A. Chitra is grapefruit. I don't like grapefruit actually. It's too tart. And I don't like adding sugar to fruit. Fruit is already naturally sweet, but it's so tart. But I do like blood orange. It's good stuff. Pomegranate. And Lafitte is big. Wow. Ooh. Stinky BBLs and Light Conversation by Winston Kerman. That is the poem. I'm not converting my religion in the back of an Uber or a Lyft. No. Don't put on a religious video. No, leave your stuff out. Don't even talk to me. Give me. This is what I'm glad I have access to a vehicle. Uber stories are awful. Even if you go, there's a show in England and so their series or a movie, I can't remember. But the killer was a taxi driver and had this like old, well, the taxis over there, the old school classic black ones. But he had it like tricked out, and there was like a wall, a glass partition, or to Beyonce, her, and that it would fill up with gas. And that he would bring them somewhere, and then eventually someone's found this somewhere and like got him as he's on his way in. Get him. I don't remember who was in it. I remember it was good as hell. I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember who was in it. It was a bunch of like heavy hitter British actors. They're always in the same stuff, or always like together and stuff. But it was just really good. Yeah, and how they got it was good. Has anyone seen John Wick Ballerina? Does Ana de Armas have any speaking roles? Does she have a backstory? Is there a plot that involves her not being the plus one to John Wick? Does she have substance? Or is the whole movie just about her suffering over a prolonged period of time and getting injured? Mm, let me know in the comments. Also, like this video because I'm a YouTuber. Um, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, put my YouTube playlist on your TV. Pop that bad boy up. I'll run up my watch hours. That's how I make my money. Watch me. I say some stuff that's funny, weird, also, and if mm, the one. Go to wagonwatch.com. Get all my stuff. I'm supposed to be adding more stuff to it, but I'm tired. Also, I like to lay down a lot. Like sometimes I curl up on one side of the bed and then I get up and then I go to the bathroom. I get a snack. And then it's time to curl up on the other side of the bed because that side needs attention. And then, after that, you get up again, maybe get a snack, maybe go get a drink. Then you come back, you sit in the middle of the bed. Then you curl up. Yeah. Bitches. Hi ho, hi ho.